YouTube, how are you now? We are in Rainbow Six Siege. They just did a new season today, introducing some new stuff. The first thing is the shooting range, so you can test weapon recoil and damage in a tutorial map. Check that out. Operator guides. This kind of just teaches you how to use their gadgets, how to play them. Privacy mode. I guess this is just more for like streamers and stuff who want to hide their real names. And then we have a new operator, Sens. Has a ROU projector system, a throwable rolling device with a lighting system that projects the screen to obstruct visibility. Let's check out his guide, see what it all is. What is this? Okay, so just press the button and then shows you what it does. Rolls in a straight line and drops a project to create a screen. Blocks line of sight, but projectiles and operators can pass through, so it's not a physical barrier, it's just a visual barrier. That glides into an object while rolling, it will bounce and drop projectors at a different angle. Okay, so you can basically create like corners. Interesting. I'm not sure if I really care for that. I mean, Rainbow Six has kind of been going in the more of like a sci-fi direction anyway, as opposed to the more realistic real-world applications. So I mean, that's kind of more of the same. I don't know who would use this in real life, if that even exists, but maybe it does. Who knows? What else we got here? Oh, just his breaching device. We already know how to do that. Okay, so it goes through basically your entire kit, teaching you how to use different things. So new players that'd be useful for. Let's see what he got here. His loadout: PLF-9 assault rifle, 50 round mag, 740 fire rate, or the 417 marksman. The flashlight are the best for that. It does have pretty hard vertical recoil, so I guess that's the best one for that. And then vertical grip. Oof, yeah. I mean, I prefer the angle grip simply because ADS is really slow in this game, but that does affect the vertical recoil quite a bit, so I guess we can check that out in the shooting range here. What's the new playlist then? Okay, they did add a new map to Team Deathmatch. This is actually built for Team Deathmatch. It's like a circular map that supposedly is meant for movement as opposed to the other maps, so they said it's more about defensive positions. So this is actually supposed to encourage movement, play different than the other maps, which sounds good on paper, because the other maps were basically just people set up in different spots. So I guess we can check that out real quick too. Where'd the shooting range go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's under learning area. Supposedly you can check out any operator in the shooting range even if you don't have them unlocked. So if you're not sure about a certain character, you want to try them out before actually spending whatever. So let's try out this Sens guy. Angle grip, sure, man. And then I'll try out the vertical grip too. See how much of a difference that makes. So this is what? Press 7 to change your operating and loadout. I can read it. We got different lanes here. This is what? Oof, that's still super slow. Holy smokes. I haven't played this game for a while, so that is super slow, even with the angle grip. It's quite a bit of recoil. Even trying to control it. Can't keep it in that center square. Yikes. Alright, let's try. vertical grip. Oh my goodness, that is so slow though. Angle grip is slow, but that is still bounces around quite a bit side to side. But you can keep it in that center circle a lot better than with just the angle grip, but that is super slow. But I mean, Rainbow Six, you want to stay ADS anyway, so, but for Team Deathmatch, let's check the damage over here. Okay, so this just shows you how much damage you do on certain body parts. So 26 to the arm, 35 to the chest, dead to the head, right? Doesn't tell you how much damage you do to the head though, it's just an insta kill. So upper chest 70. Oh, so that was like a stomach shot. Wait, it's adding them all up. Reset. Dead. Upper chest 35. Let's try groin. That's still 35. 26 limb. What about extremities? Oops. Hit too many times there. That's not a hit. 26. So it doesn't matter what part of the leg then, huh? Alright. Put that angle grip back on. Yeah, that's definitely a lot faster, but it does spike that recoil pretty hard. So for close quarters, definitely better to have the angle grip, but at those longer ranges, and then if you're pre-aiming, the vertical grip is definitely come in handy because that's pretty hard recoil. Let me try the guy that I liked before, Maverick, with the angle grip and see how that is. So that one had pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty manageable recoil. How do you reset it? Clear. You gotta shoot to clear. Okay, nice. What is this? Oh. Oh, you can move the distances too. That was 10 meters, so if you go up to the... Still has pretty good initial recoil. That initial recoil is still pretty hard, but... Huh? Wait, what is this? Oh, like a... Okay. So that's the standard target size? It's pretty small at 20 meters, but that goes straight to the head when you're aiming for the chest, so that's actually useful to have that vertical recoil at that range. That headshot's a one shot. Interesting. Let's actually try with the vertical. It's still super slow with that though. Do I have the right barrel on here? Moves upward while shooting, reduces horizontal, so there's not too much side to side, huh? Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so slow. Oh, that actually pulls down too hard. Yeah, that doesn't really have any, so I was fighting it initially like I would with the angle, but you don't really need to. As long as you can keep it in that middle circle, it should be okay. A little bit longer range. gonna be a little bit harder to do, but pretty cool. Cool little thing you can test out different guns on. Do they have the... Oh, you do have the defenders. Let's look at Ella's massive recoil. This thing had ridiculous recoil last time. I tried it in Team Deathmatch. Let's bring it a little bit closer. Oh my goodness. Even with the compensator, which stops side to side, look at that. That is nuts. Let's go with the guy. Yeah, you're not even hitting the target anymore. That's at 10 meters, dude. Some of those are headshots. Yikes. Yikesers, man. One of those got in like the center. Yeah. That's nuts. That is nuts, dude. I don't think even the vertical recoil grip would help that much, because that's a bunch of side to side too. Huh? For up close to this. Not at range though. It went way off even the target. Yikes. Definitely too much recoil there. They killed that gun. Used to be really good when she first came out, but now it is quite bad. I don't think I've used any of these guys. Let's see if there's a gun I haven't tried yet. That's new. P10 Roni? I don't think I've used one of those. Got a Vector? Does anybody else have a Vector? She does. We'll try that real quick too, but let's try this P10 Roni. I don't think I've used this gun before. Whoops. Spawn. With 10 meters, clear. Oh, what? Doesn't have any bullets? 15 rounds? Do a lot of damage or what? 26. Reset, please. 19. It doesn't do very much damage. Huh. I wonder why it's such low magazine capacity. Weird. Who else had the 45? Myra? Oh, she only has the vertical grip, so... Alright. Oof. That's quite a bit of side to side, too. Looks like you would need to burst this one. Otherwise it goes off the target if you hold it too long and pull on. Alright. It's a neat tool. Return to menu. Definitely something every shooting game should have. You can test out recoil and damage, as opposed to having to test values in live games and stuff. So definitely make it a lot easier to compile statistical analysis of weapons, which I like to get into on games that I actually play consistently, just to see which is best for certain situations and that kind of stuff, to know statistically what's best, as opposed to just by feel, you know. Let's do close quarter tingamajig. Crossplay multiplayer. So is this with console? I don't think so. I thought they separated console and PC. I don't know what else crossplay would be with if they separated PC and console. Maybe Steam versus just the Ubisoft store launcher or whatever. But I mean, Steam launches the Ubisoft launcher anyway, so I don't know. I don't know, man. But it's taken quite a while to find, what is it, 5v5? 10 players? I mean, I don't think Team Deathmatch is probably that popular, but it shouldn't be take this long to find 10 players. We're the birds, and they're the spears. Impact grenade, stun grenade. Sure. Oh, you can only have one of each? That doesn't make... I don't think that's the case, right? You can only have one operator per team? I don't think that's the case. Yeah, so they have 2 Callies on their team. Okay. It's just showing who's on your team, I guess. Should we go with team? Somebody shooting already? Oh, what in the world? Where would they spawn? Oh, all our guys are dying, so... They just spawn across the map from us, or what? Just go towards the shooting. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, they're all 3 right there, okay.
This zone is covered by the enemy.
Okay, I don't know where I spawn now. I'll go upstairs, no. Oof, you almost blocked my shot, buddy. Oh, he was just waiting. Probably shouldn't have been back because he was trying to hit my teammate. Although he wasn't looking at that exact spot.
Enemy Overwatch has this area covered. Fall back.
Upstairs now? I hear people. Oh, I hit him. Oh, he had 1 health left. Unless they...
You've been zeroed in by enemy Overwatch. Fall back.
What do you mean I'm dead? You can't go upstairs here? What are we doing here? What are you doing? I'm trying to follow the sound, but... Okay, they're upstairs. Stay with my team, I guess. I don't want to get shot by them or shoot them. It's friendly fire on? Oh, okay. Shoot the walls. That's teammate. Teammate was just here. What the heck? Oh, downstairs? I can't go down there. These guys like see me before I see them or what, dude?
Enemy
You just heard me and
area
knew
covered.
I was
Fall
there.
back.
I heard him, but I wasn't sure if he was down there. Whoa! Go through the door. What?
This zone is covered by the enemy. Retreat.
It's pre-firing through the door and you walked right into it. Oh, that was good.
Frag out!
Sorry.
Huh? Through the hole, dummy. Ah, you walked right in front of me, teammate. Woo. running or walking. Oh, okay. I knew he was in there, but didn't know he was pre-aimed.
Frag out!
Enemy Overwatch has this area covered. Fall back.
What? Oh, yeah, there's a hole there.
You've been zeroed in by enemy Overwatch. Fall back.
Would help to know the map. Seems these people know the map better than me already. These people do play it very much like standard Rainbow Six, though not like Team Deathmatch, like just holding and stuff, pre-aiming.
15 seconds. Enemy Overwatch has this area covered. Fall
It's
back.
not really like Team Deathmatch. It's more just like people waiting for you to walk into their
5
shot.
seconds to go.
Oh, tied. Really? Really? Huh. I didn't do too bad, but actually I did the best out of the lobby. What? I was just running around, man. Everybody else was like holding angles and crap. Yeah. Don't really care for that play style. Like if it was more just people running around, that'd be better, but people holding angles, hiding in corners, waiting for you to come around corners and stuff with how the sound works and then pre-aiming and all that. Not really my cup of tea, not really a traditional team deathmatch flow, you know? It's definitely still more the tactical, slow-paced playstyle of Rainbow Six, just in a respawn as opposed to round-based. So yeah, not really my cup of tea. But, I mean, it's a good way to warm up and stuff if you're actually trying to get into the round-based matches. So I don't think that actually affects your stats or anything or your MMRs. It's just for fun, just for warming up. So, but yeah, I guess that's all that's new. I think they lowered prices on some of the operators, so usually I only buy attackers because I usually only play terrorist on anyway, so I just buy attackers to try out their guns and all that kind of stuff. I don't really care about the gadgets and that, so I don't really have too many defenders because the only way to play defenders in terrorist hunt is through protecting the hostage, so I don't really care for that. I just like roaming the maps and killing the AI terrorists. So yeah, I guess that's all that's new. They did add a new map, I think, though. Previously, though, before this, Emerald Plains. I played that a couple times in Terra Sun. It's not too bad, but it's nothing special either, so not worth writing home about, you know. Yeah, Rainbow Six has come a long way. It's a pretty old game, actually. I think it's like 7 years old at this point. They've added a lot of stuff to it from the beginning, so I mean, it's a game they've continued to work on, so that's commendable. At least they haven't abandoned it. They've continued to add to it and try to improve it. Not all the improvements are necessarily improvements in my book, but they've at least committed to the game long term, so it's not something you see very often, especially in the first person shooter genre, where it's a new game like every year or every 2 years, where it's actually the same game but just reskinned to be new, and then they abandon it after a certain point. So good to see at least some developers committed to games long term, to making the game the best it can be, no matter how long it takes, as opposed to Just trying to make a quick buck every year or two on a new title. But yeah, Rainbow Six not really my game, something I can play long term because it's more the tactical round based type thing where it's team play oriented as opposed to just a solo player. So I primarily play solo, so you're not going to get very far when it's one life and very much dependent on your team winning the round. So one player can make a difference, but one player is probably not going to carry, at least not consistently. So not really a game that I can grind out long term. I prefer the more casual, just where a solo player can still perform well. It may not actually win for your team, but you can still perform well as a solo player and have fun that way. But yeah, always worth coming back, checking it out, seeing what's new. Definitely shooting range is a good improvement. I think every first person shooter should have a shooting range like that, so it shows recoil, shows damage. You can just test out different guns, different attachments, see how they affect the guns in an easy environment to do so, as opposed to trying to do that in a live game. But yeah, pretty cool. Thanks for watching yet again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.